Last week, we brought you news and footage from the rAge Expo in Johannesburg. Honestly though, there was really too much stuff to fit in one 10-minute episode. I mean, we couldn't tell you that we met up with a dude from Ubisoft Montreal and then not show you what he said to us. And he wasn't the only international representative we met at the expo. And how could we possibly leave out one of the main reasons that this year's rAge was so highly anticipated? The new generation of gaming consoles. Like I said, there were a few people that we met at rAge that were from overseas. One of those people was a public relations representative for Razer from Germany, Jan Horak, who brings us our gadget of the week, the rAge. The Edge is a portable gaming system much like the Nvidia Shield. You remember the Shield, right? Yeah. To this day, Mangaliso is still smitten. Well, the Edge is like the Shield on steroids, while taking supplements and going to the gym 5 times a week. It's in a tablet form factor, but don't let that fool you. This system is more powerful than most desktop PCs you know. With an Intel i7 processor, 2 DirectX 11 graphics system, the Intel HD 4000 chip, and the Nvidia GT 640M LE card, and 8GB of DDR3 RAM to finish it off. Like I said, faster than most desktops you know.
So this is the Razer Edge. It's a Windows 8 tablet, as you can see. It's a bit heavier than an iPad, for example, but there's a reason for this. The reason is the hardware that we have inside. Inside it's an Intel Core i7 dual core, dedicated graphics card, so no onboard graphics solution, but a dedicated graphics card. It's a GeForce 640M and 8GB of RAM, which allows you to run applications like Steam or Origin and install any Windows game you want. What I will show you, what we do have right here, is the gamepad controller as an accessory for the Edge. So as soon as you plug it in, it's pretty much plug and play. So you see it gets detected, so you can use it. And we could try a game. For example, we have Dishonored installed here. So this is no special adapted version of the game. It's just like regular original Dishonored. It's just Windows 8, Steam, and Dishonored. And as you will see, it's running in high details on this tablet.
You notice that Jan had to mention that the version of Dishonored he is playing isn't an adapted one. That's because it's pretty hard to believe that a tablet can run full PC games. But the Edge don't play games. Well, it does. It's just... What I'm saying is that the Edge does play full-on PC games. Just look at it play DMC Devil May Cry. It can even take on games that are too demanding for me to play on my gaming rig. Battlefield 3 and Crysis 3. I am so jealous. I say this cautiously, but the Edge even has the potential to play next-gen games like Assassin's Creed, Black Flag. Let's hear from Antoine Fortier-Auclair what new features the first next-gen Assassin's Creed brings to the series.
Well, one of the major sort of massive improvements is related to the world and how you sort of navigate it. This being a pirate game, obviously there's going to be a lot of sailing, which you saw a little bit of in AC3. But this time around, you'll be sailing quite a bit. So we really improved the way the sailing works around the ocean, and of course the world is a massive ocean with up to 50 unique little environments, whether they be like small beachheads with like coconut trees and hidden treasure maps, all the way up to fishing villages, plantations, massive Mayan ruins, and then of course we have the classic Assassin's Creed cities like Havana, Nassau, and Kingston. Those are very typical because we need to stick with the experience. But all in all, I mean, you'll be on the sea quite a bit. You'll be fighting other ships from the British and the Spanish empires. And so the combat between naval ships has been upgraded and tweaked quite a bit. The controls are a little bit different, and we figured since you'll be on the water a lot, we need to make it better and improve on it, so we did. And of course, one of the most impressive things is you get to do real-time boarding from one ship to the other after attacking it, and all of the things you do in the ocean world, going from one island to the other, from your ship to the enemy ship, and back again, all of this is seamless. It's all happening with one loading screen, and you never have to go through cutscene or whatever. It's all your guy, getting off of the ship, climbing back onto his ship from the water. It's all seamless.
You can't talk next gen without mentioning the big boys, the next generation consoles. First up, the Xbox One. When I got to rAge, I expected to see all these cool things, but I also expected there to be crazy restrictions on how you could use them. Boy, was I wrong. When I asked him if I could take a picture with the Xbox, the guy was like, "Psh, sure man, go ahead. Touch it, feel it, kiss it, just don't lick it." I was like, whoa. The PS4 was there as well, but unfortunately Sony's take on things was a little different to Microsoft's. They didn't actually put it out in a way you could touch it, or kiss it for that matter, but you could still play on it, to your heart's content. On that happy note, we say goodbye until next week.